something very big just happened. It's believed that's the announcement he'll make in more detail when he addresses the media at 9 a.m. Eastern today. At what was apparently an unsanctioned fraternity party at Texas A&M University in Greenville, Texas last night.
Good morning, everybody. So the president will address the nation at 9 a.m.
The deputy
or
sheriff
address
for Hunt
the
County
media
says
and the nation at 9 a.m.
The media still and there could have been some fraternity involved.
Still not gonna like it. At least one person's in custody. Houston's Astros keeping up the World Series with the Washington Nationals at 2-wins apiece. And this is USA Radio News.
Hi, this is Wayne Alaroot. Are you among
And that guy that we are mentioning is the leader of ISIS. There are reports that last night that a special ops operation killed the leader of ISIS.
You choose your hospital. Liberty Health Share allows you to easily decide how, when, and where you will access health care because our rights come from God, not government. It could be the best practical, moral, and economical choice for you and your family. It was for me. I joined. I'm a member. My 4 children are members. Starting at $199 a month for a single, up to $529 a month for a family. That's mom, dad, and all the kids for $529 a month. That's my cost, and I'm loving it. This is the way healthcare should be. For more information, call 855-58-LIBERTY. That's 855-58-LIBERTY. Or visit lightyourliberty.com. That's lightyourliberty.com. And regain control of your healthcare costs. Together, we're changing healthcare for good.
The risk of wildfires in California has never been higher, according to PG&E meteorologist Scott Strenfel, who says Santa Ana winds will pick up later today, and they'll last well into tomorrow. And the Northern California Bay Area region is especially on alert.
All the conditions needed for significant fires will be present in this event.
The Kincaid fire in Sonoma County has already burned 26,000 acres and continues to grow with only 11% containment. About 90,000 residents in that area have been ordered to evacuate. 4 people under arrest after dozens of bodies were found in a shipping container truck near London last week. 1 person was arrested right after the discovery. Now British police have arrested 2 men and a woman as well. The remains are believed to have been those of Vietnamese nationals. And you're listening to USA Radio News.
Hi, I'm Wayne Alaroot, the Conservative Warrior. My show War Now airs every day right here on USA Radio from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm also the star of the Wayne Alaroot Show on Newsmax TV, reaching over 50 million homes. But my favorite role is Speaker Extraordinaire. I was opening speaker at many Donald Trump for President events. I speak at Republican, Conservative, and college GOP events, and I'm available to be the star at your next event. Contact me to arrange for a Wayne Root keynote speech. Call toll-free 888-444-ROOT. That's 888-444-ROOT. Or email wayneroot@gmail.com.
The criminal justice
I have
system
the
was
Brewster
the
Police
focus of a
Department
forum
thing up
yesterday
on my
where
thing.
7 of the 2020 Democratic presidential hopefuls
I'm
addressed
gonna
a
put
crowd
invitation.
in Columbia, South
I
Carolina.
did.
Among
The
them,
other
Mayor
day.
Pete Buttigieg, the South Bend, Indiana mayor, on what
last
he
week,
would
yeah.
do to reform the system.
I did it
setting up a
2
different
days ago,
standard around
so
policing,
I
making
don't
sure that
need
the
to do
federal
it again
system is leading the way toward
for a
decarceration.
little bit.
Look, there's still this myth that locking people up makes us safe. We are the most locked up country in the world, and we are certainly not the safest.
President Trump's denying that his former chief of staff warned him not to replace him with a yes man. They say John Kelly had told the president he'd be impeached if he did that. President Trump saying in a statement that if Kelly had told him that, he would have thrown him out of the office immediately. Trump says Kelly just wants to come back into the action like everybody else. Kelly resigned on the 2nd of January, supposedly under duress, and was replaced by Mick Mulvaney. And an animated cat and mouse are coming back to the big screen, according to Variety, that says Warner Brothers will release a live-action hybrid comedy, Tom and Jerry, in December 2020. The movie to involve the always battling feline and rodent getting kicked out of their home and moving into a fancy New York hotel together. Tom and Jerry were Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's first bona fide cartoon stars back in the 40s. And for USA Radio News, I'm Chris Barnes.
The opinions expressed on this program are those of the host and do not express the views of WVBF ownership or Hometown Talk Radio. Content aired on all programs are those of the host and their guests. I mean what's happening in Middleboro and surrounding towns. It's time for the Middleboro Week in Review with your host, Joey Driscoll. Stay tuned for news.
You're red, Mike.
News.
Good, we
Here
got you
on
up.
AM 1530 WVBF. Hey,
I'll point to you
Joey,
when you talk,
what's
okay?
happening?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Joey Driscoll, and welcome to the October the 27th edition of Middleboro in Review, the final Sunday of the month of October. We only have a little less than 10 more, I think we have about 10 more Sundays, a little less than that, 10 more Sundays to go in the decade. And we're going to say good morning to Dawn. How are you?
Not bad, Joey. How you doing this morning?
We only have a few more Sundays left in the decade.
Just a few, huh?
A little less than 10
Wow.
Yeah.
In the decade, huh?
in the decade. Yep, and then it'll be 2020.
I'm looking outside. I don't see Mr. Sunshine at all. What's going on? It's 7
A
o'clock.
little dark out. A little dark out. It's just...
This is going to be the darkest Sunday for a while because I think they changed the clocks.
Yes.
Next, what's the first Saturday in November, right?
Yep. I will get the exact
gonna be a dark
daylight
week.
savings
It's gonna
time
be a-
ending.
It's going to be a dark week next week in the morning.
Yeah, daylight saving time ends November the 3rd, which
Yes.
is Sunday, next Sunday.
Yes.
So that'll be ending at 2 a.m. on Sunday, November the 3rd. So when we do our show next week, daylight savings time will be over.
Yes.
So just wanted to mention that.
And it's funny, too, when the clocks are changed. People are always off by an hour in some degree. Either they're late an hour or they're early an hour.
Yeah.
You know.
So we have quite a good show here for you today. We have some news about a roast beef supper happening in Middleboro. We have some news about the Oak Point yard sale that happened a few weeks back. We have also the hazardous waste collection removals that are still going on, and we'll talk about that a little bit. There's a couple more left here in the next month of November. We'll also talk about the Rotary Club and their auction. There is a date that has been set, or that has been talked about for the Rotary Club. And we'll also talk a little bit of sports here on the October 27th edition of Middleboro in Review. But first, let's check the weather. Right now, as we speak, it is 49 degrees in Middleboro, Massachusetts, with some clouds. The humidity is at 80%, wind at about 5%, not 5%, wind at 5 miles per hour. We have, in Taunton, 46 degrees. And we have the wind at 5% as well. And humidity at 87. The wind at 5 miles per hour and the humidity at 87%. So, with the weather all set, how was your week, Dawn?
Busy.
Same here.
I work for an
Pretty
oil company.
busy.
I work for an oil company, so we're really starting to crank up the oil deliveries. Everyone's getting their first delivery. So it's the beginning of the oil season, per se. Everyone who needs oil, better get your oil now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Get it while prices are down anyway.
Absolutely.
They're relatively stable. The oil prices have been stable. Even with everything that's been going on. Gas is cheap. I saw gas $2.32 in Whitman yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, the gas is starting to go down a little bit.
Well, it's funny how the markets just come right back. Meaning, years ago when there was a problem, a disruption, and any kind of things going over in the Middle East, gas would go up through the roof. And it would stay high For some reason, it doesn't. The Saudi Arabia incident had happened. They were talking about gas going up to $4 a gallon. Oh my God! It's because we don't need the Middle East anymore. Hello, okay? Energy independent. Okay.
Yeah.
Bueller. Energy independent.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Definitely.
why our markets aren't manipulated. Over the years, being in the oil business, every time there was a spike, all the oil companies would buy.
Yeah.
And I'd go to the oil terminal, and I'd be waiting behind 6 tanker trucks, and it'll take me 2 hours to get oil. And I'll have to go back to work. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in a few years.
All right.
You asked.
So there's several ways to listen to this show. You can listen to it here on 1530 AM and 99.7 FM, WVBF. You can listen to it on the phone with the Audio Now number, 1-605-562-7958. You can listen to it on TuneIn. Just search Hometown Talk Radio, and you can listen to it from anywhere, almost anywhere in the world. And
Almost anywhere in the world?
well, almost anywhere. Anywhere with the internet cell phone connection.
So we should... Oh, really?
Anywhere with a cell phone internet
Anywhere.
connection.
I guess...
Anywhere.
You wouldn't be telling the truth. It's anywhere in the world, right?
Anywhere in the world with the internet and cell phone connection, you can listen to this station on TuneIn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And-
funny. I think you're the first person who said that, because I hear that all the time. You can hear it worldwide. Listen to us worldwide. Well, technically
It's
you can't.
not technically worldwide, yeah.
No, it's not.
Technically we
Some
can't.
Long Island
Yeah.
in the Pacific probably doesn't have internet, right?
There's places that don't have internet.
I bet there's some do though.
Yeah.
And they listen to this show right now.
Yes. So it's not worldwide, but it's pretty close. So, and
Alright.
you can also listen to us live on Facebook. We're live right now on Facebook. I'm waving to the Facebook.
Give us the 4 people.
To the 4 people on Facebook. By searching up Middleboro in Review on WVBF 1530 by Joey Driscoll on Facebook. And that's where the show page is. And you can get access to this show and any other show that's on the page. So before we take the break, I want to give an update. Past few months we've been reading a post from the Brewster Police Department. I just want to give a update on that. Updated information on Millstone hit and run.
Joey, you need to say the date. It was
July the
it
9th.
was the official Facebook.
July 10th. Yeah.
Right. So it's what they had. It's
Yes.
about a few months later, but it's July 10th
July 10th.
from the Brewster Police Department. What's that Facebook page, right? Yeah.
Yes, their Facebook page.
Yeah.
July 10th updated information on Millstone hit and run. Brewster, Massachusetts. The Brewster Police Department continues to investigate a hit and run crash that occurred around 9:30 p.m. last night, July the 9th, on Millstone Road. The vehicle involved struck a cyclist who has been identified as Connor Long, age 32, from Brewster. Mr. Long was treated at the scene by Brewster Fire and Rescue and was transported to Barnstable Municipal Airport, where he was flown via med-flight helicopter to a Boston hospital. He is currently in serious but stable condition. The Brewster Police Department is being assisted by the Barnstable County Sheriff's Office BCI unit and the Cape Cod Regional Crash Reconstruction Team with the investigation. At this point, we are looking to speak with the operator of a light-colored sedan hatchback, possibly with a roof rack. The vehicle was seen leaving the area around the time of the crash and may have information that would assist investigators. The involved vehicle would likely have front passenger side damage. Anyone with any information about this crash is encouraged to contact the Brewster Police Department at 896-7011.
Yes, and we talked to the Brewster Police too, and they said the accident occurred near Russell's Path, which is mostly on the Route 6 side of Millstone Road. So, and also too on the vehicle, if it had front end damage, and they wanted to get away with it, that going to any Cape Cod body shop, right? They got to come out like here, Taunton, Brockton area. That's if they lived on the Cape. If they happen to be vacationing, they're just gonna go back to their respective homes. But that's what my thinking. That's what I said to the police officer when we talked. Actually, we were talking about that particular reason about where would they get the damage fixed. Then I gotta go to the local body shop because of what happened. And he said all the body shops were alerted. Period. Look out for this car. If they come in with front end damage, give us a call. So you're thinking hit and run, and they think it could have been somebody who was elderly that didn't know. But how do you not know? So I don't know. We're gonna keep talking about it. We're not gonna stop.
So we have to take a break, but I want to mention on Cranberry Pond Bed and Breakfast in Middleboro, Massachusetts. They are located at 43 Fuller Street, Middleboro, Massachusetts, and their number is 508-946-0768. We are approaching November. A lot of people come down to spend some time in Massachusetts. Maybe not the Cape, but definitely in different areas as we approach. Fall foliage is starting to peak, or it's already peaked. So a lot of people are down here doing fall foliage sightseeing, and if you need a place to stay for the night, on Cranberry Pond Bed and Breakfast is the place to go. We have Spark Street Auto Body in Brockton, Massachusetts. And they're located at 48 Spark Street, Brockton, Massachusetts. The place to go to get your car, anything you need done to your car before winter. I know we're very close to winter. We're about less than 2 months away from winter now. We're heading into the month of November. There could be, in a few weeks, we could get our first snow. So you want to get anything that you need done to your car before winter. And finally, Williams Trading Post in Middleboro, Massachusetts. They are located at 556 Wareham Street, Middleboro, Massachusetts. And their number is 508-947-1598. They're the place to go and get any antiques that you need for the Christmas season, and also to get your mums. So, definitely the place to go to get those things that you need for Christmas. I know it's still we haven't hit Halloween, but maybe some people are starting to think about Christmas.
I was at one of the hardware stores yesterday. I'm not sure if I can mention the name, so I won't. So it's a home improvement store in Weymouth. And all the Christmas stuff is out. I'm like, really?
So Williams Trading Post is the place to get all your fall flowers, like mums. Mums, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely the place to go to get everything that you need for the fall. So we will be right back here on WVBF 1530 AM and 99.7 FM. All right.
DK Driscoll Mobile Services is the company to call to get any cleanup you may need to do around your house done any time of the year. You can call them at
888-725-2334. They remove construction debris, metals,
It's
railway
funny, I
ties,
looked up
tires,
Cedar Swamp, sort of
appliances,
Pockmark
paints,
Swamp.
and much,
Yeah.
The
much
first
more.
thing that's up
Like
is the
concrete, brick,
Triple E Public
asphalt,
Health
yard
Triple E
removal,
alert.
Really?
But if you want to
logs,
go,
and
hang out in the
leaves.
swamp. Man.
Also,
Go walk in the swamp.
Let's not do that.
houses and property in general. Again, the number is 508-725-2334. Call them today. You will not be disappointed in DK Driscoll Removal Services.
This hour is gonna go by fast. I can tell. It's already 7:23.
This is Roger Haber. I'm the radio pastor here on WVBF. And I
Good,
want
you
to
blow
invite
through
you to my
those
program,
reeds. That's what
Searchlight,
killing a lot of
every
time.
Monday and Tuesday
We
at
don't need to talk
11:05.
about.
Join
Yeah,
me
I mean-
this Monday and Tuesday.
Just mention the number.
Searchlight,
Just mention a tad about it.
Just go
right
through
here
those
on
are the ones.
WVBF.
Those.
You might.
Well,
learn
you don't
something
need to do
about
another
God,
read for a ride. You just gotta play
the
the
spiritual
commercial.
journey.
I'm just gonna play the
Let's
commercial
meet
next year.
together.
All right, you get
Monday
Tom
and
too,
Tuesday.
right? Got 3 more.
Tom, yeah.
Right here on WVBF.
I will, and after Johnny's.
Folks, it's Johnny Ray. Radio Head Rush has moved to a new time slot on WVBF. You can still participate in the issues of the day now from 1:30 to 3 as we engage our audience in trending news and sports from around the corner to around the world. We get down to the nitty-gritty from every town and every city. The Court of Public Opinion is now in session from 1:30 to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, preceding the Jeff Santos Show here on WVBF.
TJ Driscoll Construction is based in Wareham, Massachusetts, serving the South Shore area and Cape Cod for 30 years. They specialize in septic repair and landscaping. Call TJ Driscoll Construction at 508-735-7966. Septic repair, new septic systems, retaining walls, foundations, and excavation. Lawn installations, tree and shrub installations. TJ Driscoll Construction. Again, the number is 508-735-7966. Call them today. You will not be disappointed.
Alright, after this commercial, we're gonna head back.
Williams Trading Post, Garden Center, and Antique Shop has lots of fall, colorful mums, pumpkins, and much, much more. Located at 556 Wareham Street in Middleboro, open Monday through Wednesdays 10 to 5 and Thursdays through Sunday 9 to 5. That's Williams Trading Post at 556 Wareham Street in Middleboro.
And welcome back to Middleboro in Review here on WVBF 1530 AM 99.7 FM. So it's 1530 AM and 99.7 FM. Let's get into some sports. The Middleboro Cobras had a game last night, which they did lose. They faced the North Shore Generals last night. 20-17 was the final. The North Shore Generals now go on to the semifinals, and the Middleboro Cobras season is over. It's a very close game. 20-17. That's very, very close, and that really could have went either way. Just like Middleboro versus Dennis Yarmouth.
That game was awesome. We keep coming back to that one game.
Yeah, we always go back to that one game because it was a great game, and that could have went either way.
What was that? 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
I think
It's
three or 4 years
It's funny
ago.
how
Yeah.
football, especially high school football, because high school football to me, I feel is the best, because the kids play their heart out, and the parents are so proud. They're there, and then the family members are there. Grandfather, grandmother show up. That's rite of passage, I think, a lot of times when it comes to sports. But I mean, it's funny too, because not everyone makes the football team and the cheerleading team. But it seems like there's no hard feelings in the community. You say I didn't make the team, I'm still got to show up and support it. It just seems like it's it's just that nice, good circle that they have. So, you said Coyle Cassidy won?
Coyle Cassidy did win. We'll give you some updates later on in the show.
Good.
On that. Also, Taunton Gladiators won. Yeah, the Taunton Gladiators are going to the semifinals. They beat the Southern Maine Raging Bulls 27-24 in another close game. 3 out of the 4 games that were played yesterday were very close. Troy City, who is 7th ranked, their season is over. They lost to the Middleboro Shamrocks 20-16. Marlborough is 2nd ranked. So Taunton, North Shore Generals, Marlborough, and also Boston, the Boston Bandits, all make the semifinals. Boston, of course, is the 1st ranked team. They beat Southern New England Admirals 33-0. So that was the one blowout of the week. So we move on to the semis, where Taunton will face Marlborough. They will have to travel. They will have to go to Marlborough to face Marlborough, because Marlborough is 2nd seed and Taunton is 4th seed. So they will have to travel. And also Boston Bandits will stay at home to face North Shore Generals. So it's going to be a battle. These 4 teams are going to battle it out to see who makes it to week 16. Next week is week 15, the semifinals. Week 16 will be the finals, November the 9th. And that will be a 7 o'clock game. And the teams will be to be decided, and the field will be to be announced as well. So we'll see who wins next week in the semifinals, and we will report on it next Sunday. So we also have a roast beef supper happening in Middleboro at the North Congregational Church. So on Saturday, November the 2nd, the North Congregational Church of Middleboro will host its fall roast beef supper, the last dinner of 2019. The traditional family-style suppers have been hosted at the local Yellow Church through the generations and are anticipated by many in the community and beyond. There will be 2 sittings, November the 2nd, the 1st at 5 p.m., and the 2nd at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are just $15 per person, with a discounted rate for children under 12 of just $7. Tickets may be purchased by calling 508-380-8153.
Nice.
So they're going to have roast beef.
Is there a price involved with that?
$15 a ticket.
15? Oh.
So they're going to have roast beef, gravy, mashed potatoes, fresh vegetables, and coleslaw. They'll also have bread and rolls as well.
No peanut butter and fluff. What's going on?
They'll have tea, coffee, and cold drinks, and they'll have a delicious seasonal dessert. North Congregational Church is located.
They're actually going to give a dessert away?
Yeah.
Imagine going to a place. Just imagine going to a restaurant, right? And not being able to get dessert. Say, I want this dessert. Well, they turn around and they say, well, the dessert, you have to order this to get this dessert. Oh, I don't want this. I want the dessert. Well, sorry. I didn't hear that. Oh, my God. Well, I don't know.
The North Congregational Church is located at 38 Plymouth Street in North Middleborough and is accessible to all. Parking is available in the church lot or around the area. For more information about the United Church of Christ Parish, please visit www.North Congregational Church on Facebook at North Congregational Church UCC Middleboro MA, or by calling 774-766-0055. So, roast beef dinner.
Joey, how's that new bridge?
New bridge is...
The one on 44.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's good. I don't have any complaints.
No?
No.
They do a good job?
Yeah, I don't have any complaints about it.
Yeah?
No.
They slapped that superstructure in one weekend, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they did it in one weekend, and they got
you,
it done.
I tell you, they really, Mass DOTs really, they definitely got the A game going, in my opinion. You know, all sorts of paving being done. I remember when I was growing up, in my 20s, it was ridiculous how they did the roads. It just took forever. It seems like they really do things fast.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, turning gears a little bit, this year's Oak Point yard sale that they have every year was a record-breaking year. The Oak Point Homeowners Scholarship Association's October the 5th yard sale raised a record-breaking $34,135, according to Kathleen Cowley, the OPHSA treasurer. The Middleboro community continues to support this event. There were long lines of shoppers at the door long before the 8 a.m. start, said Chris Cowley, the OPHSA chairman. Almost 150 Oak Point volunteers and several student volunteers helped with this year's massive yard sale, which filled the Oak Point Ballroom gymnasium and spilled over into the back patio. Local businesses are eager to help us, added Mary Betstein, the OPHSA assistant chairman. So, a huge record-breaking year for the Oak Point yard sale.
It's nice when things are a success.
Yeah, absolutely.
Making money. The weather's been nice too, though. That was probably indoors. Was that indoors or out? Well, yeah, I'd say I could have.
I think it was probably outdoors.
Probably in that parking lot there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Over at the. The weather's been nice. We've had. I don't think since we have had no rainouts with VBF football, have we?
I don't think we have. No.
They were able to broadcast all of them.
I think so.
I know they usually have one rain date, and it's usually.
Yeah, we didn't use. I don't think we used it this year. Yeah, I think we had all of the games that were supposed to be played.
I think the weather's been all right.
There were maybe some changes. Maybe some games.
Have been nice.
Maybe some games got moved, and we had to do other games.
Right.
But I think we had the schedule pretty much. I don't think there was any cancellations on us.
No. I don't think, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
You would have known. You were around there.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear.
You're always here. You caught in the back room, you know.
I didn't hear about anything. All right, so we have the Middleboro Rotary Club as well. Every year they have a auction. It's usually every March. It's a great auction. I've been there a few times, helping out, volunteering for MACAM, volunteering for the high school as well on the camera and sound.
How many times you do that? Twice?
Did it twice.
You know what's funny about that too? The first time you did that, and I was so proud of you in that moment because here you are, you come in, and then you got MATCAM, which is the town, and then you got MET, which is the schools. You know, both got cameras going, and you could have worked for either one. You end up doing sound because Mr. Pelletier asked you to, so you did the sound. But it was funny just watching you do the sound, and then watching your teacher and your boss, from Matco, just hanging out, talking.
Yeah.
But it was just that was like one of my proudest moments, you growing up, because that was just the fact that you could have jumped on. You belonged to both of them.
Yeah.
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 You were a senior, right? When you were
Yes.
in 2017.
Yes, I
you were
was.
a senior, and you're already working for MatCam already.
Yeah.
A couple of years.
I think I did it
since you were 16 anyway.
Yeah, I think I did it in 2018 as well.
Yeah, and you continue to do it.
Yeah.
And
we'll try to do it again this year.
And they've been really good to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign up again for it this year as
They've been really good to you, and everyone here at the radio station's been great to you. And
yeah.
You had a lot of support from people, and that's good. And it's just, but I remember that moment. That was good. You could have, and you decided to. I think you could have got the gig. You could have got the paying gig, but you decided you wanted to. I think Adam Pelletier asked you to do the sound. He said, "Okay, I'll do the sound."
Yeah.
So that was good. That was good because that's a character thing, in my opinion. On people.
Yeah, it's not about money.
It's not about money.
It's not about money.
See, that's what shapes your character.
Yeah.
By doing that. Everyone thinks, you get the money all the time, but
it's not about money all the time.
It didn't matter to your boss from MatCam because she found somebody else. If she couldn't have found someone else, I'm sure whatever. But there was other people But that's a character thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's you'll always base your life on that.
Absolutely. So the Middleboro Rotary Club will be planning their 2020 charity auction. So it's every March. So we're closing in at about 4 months before it's proposed to take place. The Middleboro Rotary Club is planning to hold its annual cable TV charity auction on Saturday, March 14th and Sunday, March 15th. I have to stress that they're planning it. It's not 100% set in stone. So these dates may change because they are in the planning process. I don't think that these dates are locked in, but we will give an update if we hear something different. Because we are we're still about a few months away from when the auction is going to take place. It's going to be broadcast live on the local access cable channels. The Rotary Club will be seeking donations of goods and services from local businesses that want to be featured on the program. Because of technical problems with the high school, which will soon be demolished, the auction in 2020 will be broadcast from the newly renovated studios of MatCam, located in the town office building on Center Street in downtown Middleboro.
They did such a great job on those studios. They are awesome. They did a really good job. It's right in the corner there. And they did an awesome. What a great studio.
And they've done this fundraiser for over 30 years as well. So it's a really fun and great fundraiser to watch and to take part of.
And you were part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really fun to watch it on TV, on live TV.
So this is the last year at the high school, the old high school.
Yeah. Next year will be the last full year of it. Yes.
Wow.
Yep. So this year's the 2020 auction will not take place at the high school. So yeah, we have a little bit of update here. State Rep Susan Williams Gifford announces district office hours. I thought that maybe I should mention this. The State Rep Susan Williams Gifford recently announced her next district office hours. She will hold meetings in all 3 towns of the 2nd Plymouth District, Middleboro, Carver, and Wareham. At these meetings, residents will be able to meet with the representative on her or her representative or legislative aide one-on-one. Office hours in Middleboro will be held from 9 to 10 a.m. October 29th in the Selectmen's Conference Room in Middleboro, at the Middleboro Town Hall. And office hours in Carver will be held from 10:30 to 11:30, October the 29th, in Selectmen's Conference Room 205 at Carver Town Hall. And office hours in Wareham will be held from noon to 1, October 29th, in Suite 213F, 213F, at the District Office, 191 Main Street. So I just wanted to mention that. I think it's important for people to maybe go out if they have questions to see the representatives. I think that's kind of important for sure.
It's good you read that.
Yeah, it's definitely important. Want to get if you have a question that you want to ask your representative. The 29th, October the 29th, which is Tuesday, will be the time to do it.
Yeah,
so I just wanted to mention
this station really promotes, hometown talk. So it's really a lot on local happenings.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So we're running a little bit late with the commercial, so let's take a commercial, and we will be right back after this.
Spark Street Auto Body, located at 48 Spark Street in Brockton, Massachusetts, offers the highest quality collision repair.
Bad article.
Service free
I didn't like the reading that.
Did you proofread? Shop for all major insurance companies.
You kind of have to read it out loud.
I did.
The night before.
I did.
Out loud.
Yes, I did.
Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5.
I get nervous with some articles.
8 to 4 on Fridays.
But you gotta be able
Call
to.
them today. You will
You gotta be
not
able
be
to just
disappointed.
blow through it, Joe.
508
Yeah, I know.
583.
You know?
I understand.
You can read. Sometimes it makes it sound like you
Oh,
can't read.
geez. Okay, bank select 6 and then 15.
Check it out, it's the Terminator. Hey, when'd you get back, huh?
Did you have to shoot anyone?
What's left here that I need to play?
We got another bet. We got more. We gotta play Spark Street twice.
I already did play Spark Street.
Yeah, you gotta do them again.
So jumpy.
I can't do them again. I think I played them. I think I played them in the last commercial.
Knows what it's like to come back from
All right, then I have to do a live read.
They were there. Join other veterans.
I'll do a live read after
Veterans
this.
because we know where you're coming from. Brought to you by Iraq and Afghanistan.
People will notice.
Veterans of America and the Ad Council.
I already played it. People will notice. 113. Enter.
Williams Trading Post, Garden Center, and Antique Shop
I'm
has
gonna
lots
play
of fall, colorful mums,
yours
pumpkins, and
one more
much
time.
more.
My
Located
brothers.
at 556 Wareham
Okay,
Street
I'll do yours.
in Middleboro,
They're paying for
open
the show,
Mondays
I'm
through
not.
Wednesdays 10 to 5 and Thursdays through Sunday 9 to 5. That's Williams Trading Post at 556 Wareham Street in Middleboro.
Come on.
TJ Driscoll Construction is based in Wareham, Massachusetts, serving
14
the
minutes.
South Shore area and Cape Cod for 30 years. They specialize in
commercial's
septic
playing, I
repair
gotta
and landscaping.
Gotta talk about the
TJ Driscoll
hazardous
Construction
waste
at
collections.
508-735-7966. Septic repair, new septic systems, retaining walls, foundations, and excavation. Lawn installations, tree and shrub installations. TJ Driscoll Construction. Again, the number is 508-735-7966. Call them today. You will not be disappointed.
Come on. 4, 5, 9. Enter.
Times change, and now you can hear Hometown Talk Radio with me, Tony Lopes, every Monday through Friday, starting at 8:30 a.m. More calls, more issues, more guests, more questions. Join us every day, Monday through Friday, starting at 8:30 a.m. for Hometown Talk
Yeah,
Radio.
so after this, you can talk about it, and then we're gonna do on Today in History, and then we're done. And welcome back to Middleboro in Review. here on 1530 AM and 99.7 FM. And we have the South Shore Recycling Cooperative. They're going to have 2 more hazardous waste collections coming up here. And the first one's going to be in Weymouth, at the Weymouth DPW at 120 Winter Street. And that is this upcoming Saturday, November the 2nd. And finally, Middleboro is going to have theirs on the 16th. That's going to be at the Town Hall in Middleboro. So that's going to be in a few weeks. We're going to turn things over to Don for a few minutes.
Well, not me. I just a little discussion. I'm listening to a few guests, actually Friday guests, talking about South Coast Rail, and you get it right on the nail. Okay, we got a commuter rail system that runs on diesel trains. Okay, that's fine if you know, but they're talking the new South Coast line, which is going to be running from Middleboro, and then through East Taunton, and then up, going that way towards they call it the Attleboro subdivision. The Attleboro sub or whatever. I think that's what they call it. It's the line from Middleboro to Taunton, and then it splits. Now, there's already electrified lines on the Northeast Corridor that runs down from Boston down to Attleboro. They run diesel trains on the commuter rail. Runs diesel trains under the wire. They call it under the wire. Diesel under the wire. New Jersey Transit has electric trains on the Northeast Corridor and their electric lines. I think Mark has it, the Maryland area commuter rail. I don't understand why they don't buy a few electric trains. At least run it on the Southeast Corridor. And now, I don't understand why they didn't go with this first proposal. The line running from Canton Junction, Canton Center to Stoughton, which is active. And then it's a short distance. I'm not sure, what's it, 20 miles if that? 15, I'm not sure. But the stations would have been Northeastern, Eastern Village, Raynham Place, and Taunton. And then it would have tied into the main, tied into East Taunton. So, the new proposal, there's no stations between Middleboro and East Taunton. It's really just a cut through. And all the trains are going to go down, and it's going to be an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't understand why they didn't go this route. You could say, people could argue, saying, hey, look, there's some swamps down there, there's some environmental concerns. So we'll put the brakes on that. Or we're going to have an environmental study that's going to be huge, huge, huge money. Huge money.
When you talk about the hour and a half, 2 hours, what do you mean by
Talking about the original line they had proposed from Boston to Fall River, New Bedford.
That it would take 2 hours?
Yeah. Close. Pretty close. Okay. And now they eliminated Middleboro Station. They put in the Pilgrim Junction. They got to build a station there. So all the people that bought condos over in Lakeville, Middleboro, that's why they bought the condos to begin with. They built the condos. That was the selling feature. You got a train station right there. You walk out, you walk across the street. Now, all those people who were there have to take buses or whatever. They could walk, but it's a mile. So how are you not taking care of, how are you not decreasing your carbon footprint? So if people jump up and down and say they're for the environment and we don't want the train going down through the swamp because of the hypocritical, in my opinion, because this would be an electric line. It'd be no diesels. And then just all these factors are going down the line. Like, all those people who live in the condos there. And a lot of people want to walk across the way, jump on the train, and go to work. That's the reason they bought those condos.
Yeah,
in the first place.
And it negatively affects the condos, I think.
Well, you got a carbon footprint. Just all those people now have to get in their cars or get on a bus. Not everyone's gonna take the bus. I'll tell you one thing: people who ride trains, people like riding trains. A lot of people don't like riding buses. It's just I don't know what it is. I don't mind. I'll ride a scooter. I don't care. That's me. But you have this environmental studies. You know, I don't think Easton wanted it. They didn't want the commuter rail running through it. No one wants the commuter rail. But then again, are they the first people to jump up and down and say, we need to decrease our carbon footprint? You have electric trains running down through South Coast on this particular line. You gotta eliminate a lot of carbon, and it's gonna be a fast service. It's gonna be a good service, and it's gonna help Fall River and New Bedford grow. They will grow. It's not gonna. This line they're building is not gonna. People are not gonna go down and ride on the train for 2 hours. It should be an hour ride. It was an hour ride, in the 1920s. It was an hour ride.
Some people don't have 2 hours
Think
to drive
about
on
it.
the
It was
train.
an hour ride in the 1920s. Okay, we're talking 2019, and now it's a 2-hour ride. Figure that out.
Some people don't have 2 hours to drive on the train.
It's not that. It's just if you have a train that runs from Boston to Fall River and New Bedford within an hour, hour and 5 minutes, those cities will grow. And they electrify the lines the whole way. All right? If they have fast, reliable service, people are going to take the train. If the train's, 20 mile an hour, chitty chitty bang bang, all the way to Boston, stopping left and right, people are going to take their car. So how's the carbon footprint going to be decreased?
It's not.
It's not going to be decreased. Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we can't have them go through the swamp because, I don't know. We got to do a big environmental study here. It's going to cost millions of dollars. It's a right of way. It's been there since 1845. Okay? I don't know. You know what? Put some track down, put some wires up, and run the trains fast. All right? Put a fence up. Tell your kids to stay off the tracks. It's just that simple. I mean, we need to have fast, reliable service. It's the only way people are going to get out of their cars. It has to be marketable. It has to be approachable, in my opinion. And it has to work. It has to work. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they will. They said they're gonna, but why would they start with this first? Why would they just start on the direct line? It's water on the bridge now. They started.
Yeah.
All right. I heard that guess and it just got me going.
Yeah.
But it's true though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Definitely.
No. You lost for words over there, Joey?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. All right, so we are going to talk about Today in History. The final Today in History of October, because we're in the final Sunday of October. So we have 2 Today in Histories today. The first one, and they're both relatively recent too. I picked some relatively recent ones for this week. So the first one we have is 2004. The Boston Red Sox defeat the St. Louis Cardinals to win their first World Series in 86 years. Did you have any, maybe you watched it on TV?
That was a glorious time because
it was.
Since 1918. Okay?
Yeah.
People waited their whole lives for that day. And some people didn't make it. Some people passed away and they never saw it. We're spoiled, our generation. Look at all the championships we had. I mean, how many would we have? 2004, 2007, 2013?
Yes.
And 2018?
Yes.
So 4.
Yep. And behind you is the Boston Globe article from that, after they won. I believe that is the Boston Globe article from 2004.
Right, and then the Mets won too in 2016, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
And they haven't won since what 1908 or something.
yeah, 86
If Tony was
years.
sitting there, he'd have all the stats.
86
He'd
years.
be like, he'd know everything about baseball.
And the other today history that we have is 2 years ago today, Catalonia declares independence from Spain. The Catalonia independence, that's been a big topic in Spain for quite a while now. Quite a long time. That's been a big topic. And 2 years ago today, they declared their independence from Spain.
2 years ago, huh?
Yeah, 2 years ago today.
So that's the newest country?
Are they a country? I don't know. I guess they just declared their independence. I don't know if it's recognized.
Just like, you know what's not recognized?
What?
A lot of people don't know that. Is Northern Cyprus. Northern Cyprus is recognized by Turkey. And Turkey only. Turkey invaded Northern Cyprus in 1974 to separate the island. So, it's funny. There are a bunch of little countries out there that only one country recognizes.
Yeah, and in Catalonia, they declared their independence, but I don't think it's recognized. They have a couple. We have a couple.
You don't know that.
I'm not 100% sure. That's why I said I don't think. I don't know.
I think it's a good homework assignment.
I don't know. I have to look.
Well, you're gonna be here for a few hours. I'm leaving. All right, I'm out of here.
All right, so we have a few birthdays. So the first one we have is Lee Greenwood, American singer-songwriter. He was born in 1942. In 1976, Bobby Fish, American professional wrestler, currently signed to WWE under the NXT banner. He is 1/4 of the group The Undisputed Era. 1984, Kelly Osbourne, English television personality. And finally, we have one death to report on. 2013, 5 years ago today. Not 6 years. 5 years ago today. No, wait a minute. No, 2013, 6 years ago today. Sorry. 6 years ago today, we lost Lou Reed. American singer-songwriter, guitarist, producer, and actor. Very good singer-songwriter.
Lou Reed was awesome.
Very good singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
He's been in several different... I mean, he had a solo career, and then he was in a band as well. That was just great.
Yeah, what band was that, Joe?
I don't have it with me.
You're right, he was in a band.
He was in a good band.
Yeah.
In a good band. Just on YouTube, type in Lou Reed, and he's great. He really is. So, that is going to finish Middleboro in Review, October the 27th edition. Join us.
The sun's come out, no? It was dark when we showed up here.
Yeah, the sun's not out, but
Yeah.
it's now light out.
8:01, we gotta go.
Yes. Join us next week for the November the 3rd edition of Middleboro in Review. We'll talk a little bit about the elections a little bit, because why not? I mean, we got a preview of the elections, and it should be fun.
Have a good week, everybody.
So, have a good week, everybody. Yeah, why not? Should be fun. We're gonna preview the elections next week.
Yeah. Make sure you do your.
I'm gonna do my research big time. Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have said 8:01 over the radio.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. Make sure you do the ID.
Yeah.
You want 3-minute news?
Am I doing a 3-minute news?
You have to? No, we're not.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 3-minute news. Yeah, actually.
This is the voice of the Greater Taunton area for news.
Yeah, I don't want to be behind.
Once you sneak in, Sparks Street Auto Body.
15:30 a.m.
You have to.
and
You didn't give us two bits, Joey.
DD.
All right, I'll do it at the end of the news.
FM, WVBF, Middleboro, Taunton.
Okay. All right. See you guys later.